We go. There we go. Sorry, guys, I was muted for a second there. How's everybody doing today? I'm so excited to bring this next guest on. Sorry for the delay. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we have some of our own West Texas folks in the house today, Los Hermanos Pena. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring these gentlemen on real quick. And we'll do a little applause for you guys. There you go. Welcome, welcome. I know y'all had a little bit of difficulty. I see y'all got a pretty cool background back there.
Not too bad. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, guys, if you can introduce yourselves and what instrument you play in the band, how long y'all have been together, or if you don't want to give your age away, approximate.
Ok. Buenas tardes, Sammy. Gusto saludarte. Gracias por la oportunidad que nos das para poder estar ahí contigo y que tú nos eches mentiras y nosotros también a ti. Pero, I mean, we've been at it. I've been at it since probably about 1974 up to today. Y that me who joined the band about 30 years ago, approximately about 30 years ago. Pero we're at it and keep on going strong, te saludamos a todo el auditorio que nos esté viendo, nos esté escuchando. Cariño saludo de parte de los hermanos Peña. Take your drink. That's okay. What are you drinking?
Tea.
Okay, because I was going to say sharing's caring.
Yeah. All right. And how about you introduce yourself as well?
Soy Luis Peña, el bajista, primera voz del grupo, y mi hijo Oscar Peña, segunda voz y ritmos. Y pues faltan todos los demás, ¿no? Pero nosotros ahorita andamos en el estado de Indiana.
Oh, I know it. I know it. I had heard y'all had a family member pass away. Was he also a musician as well?
No, it's our uncle. He's up in age, 84 years old, and I mean, it's part of life. And what do we do? I mean, it's lo que Dios manda, so we gotta cope with it, right?
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate y'all coming on the show. Even given the circumstances, I'm really excited to have you guys here. Why? Because we're all West Texas musicians. So before we get the show started, I kind of wanted to show everyone a little clip of one of our songs, just to kind of get them kind of excited for it. So I wanted to show them the new song. Can you tell me a little bit about this new song?
O sea, ¿cuál será? I mean, we have the brand new one con Chente, or ¿cuál será? You tell me.
Pintor, pinta mi padre.
Pintor, pinta mi padre. Es una melodía que grabamos back in the day, cuando andábamos los Arcos Hermanos Peña. And then we redid it. Back in the day, it was a fast-paced song, which I never liked it, but we recorded Marciarita, Pintor, Pinta Mi Padre. That way people get an idea what it's all about. And I think it's been doing good because
Cool.
they, everywhere we go, they ask for it, even though it's not Father's Day, but whatever, but they've heard it throughout the internet, and why not? Well, it's out there, and they ask for it at our dances. They want to hear it, so we play it.
So, out of curiosity, who wrote the song and who produced it?
The producer was my brother, Fidencio, the drummer, and my nephew, Adam. They both work together. Well, we all do, but the main two are them two. And
Wow.
the composer, I didn't know the name of him. I've got it written on my, you know how it is. You start
Yeah.
getting up
So
in
much
age.
music. So much music.
Yeah. So much music. You gotta, there's, I think he was up in Washington State, Utah, por allá. And
Wow.
he texts us one time. He says, "Hey, se aventaron con la canción esa when it was a rancherita, you know."
Hmm.
And now that we did it rancherita, it's more understandable to the people. We haven't heard anything from him, but I'm pretty sure we will down the line.
Hey, well, that's really awesome. So, guys, real quick, I wanted to show y'all one of their most recent releases, and then I have a lot of questions about the new collaboration y'all have coming up. Real quick, guys, this is Pintor Pinta Mi Padre by Los Hermanos Pena.
¡Y un grito!
Pintor, pinta mi padre y píntale su pelo blanco y negro. Cada cabello oscuro es algo bueno que él por nosotros hizo y en cada cana refleja un sacrificio. Pintor, pinta su cara, de su rostro del tiempo las arrugas son símbolos de penas y amarguras, testigos de muchas desventuras, que él con su fe la supo ser dulzura. Pintor, pinta sus manos, así como están de destrozadas, por sus hijos han sido sacrificadas, en el trabajo día tras día martirizadas, solo falta que en una cruz estén clavadas. Pintor, quiero que pintes de mi padre su pecho transparente y verás su corazón siempre sonriente, que nunca se ha quejado de su suerte y en su mano una ofrenda humildemente. Pintor, quiero que pongas con el alma y corazón en tu radiarte, porque quiero, pintor, que cuando acabes de pintar el retrato de mi padre, a su lado también pintes a mi madre, también pintes a mi madre, también pintes a mi madre.
Wow. So, out of curiosity, I saw this. Y'all had some home videos in there. That's really
Yeah.
sweet. So that's Papa Pena right there, huh?
Yes.
Wow. You know, got to give a lot of kudos to him because he produced quite a few musicians out of that
Yeah, he did.
in the
You can
line.
hear us. You can hear us, right? Can
Yes,
you hear
sir.
us?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm just making sure. A little bar popped up here. It was muted. It can't tell. Okay, you know how these.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, when the video goes, I usually will try to mute it just so that Because if not, they would have heard me coughing because I was drinking my tea and almost died.
Yeah.
So okay, so you guys have been doing this for a while. I actually I got to see the documentary. Why don't y'all tell me a little bit? How did y'all end up coming across that documentary? Did somebody reach out to you from PBS? How'd that come to be?
Well, if I'm correct, our bass player, his son, he works for PBS. And when
Wow.
the pandemic and all this started, he was in California, so he moved back to Dimmitt, and so he was working from home, and he started kind of putting everything together. And he told my uncle, hey, Dad, I want to do this documentary. He's like, yeah, let's do it. So he had all that time off. So he started researching and getting home videos and all that good stuff. And he's really good at what he does. Shout out to Adam, Raymond, all the fans, of course. But yeah, and so he put it all together, and PBS they okayed it. They gave him the approval for it. So it's pretty awesome. If you don't have it, if you haven't seen it, you can go on Amazon Prime, go check it out. The West Texas Boys,
West Texas
and
boys.
on PBS too. You can get it on PBS.
That is so cool. I mean, was that exciting for you guys whenever y'all were recording it and getting it all together? Was that something that you guys were pumped about?
You know what? We didn't see any of it. We didn't
What?
see any of it till the opening.
So you didn't know if
Yeah,
you had a moco trying to
no,
show itself?
Nothing.
I think I did have one actually. Mira, I think.
Yo traigo un frijol en el diente.
Oh
Un pedazo de
no.
Yeah.
frijol.
So on the premiere, we didn't have seen any of it. We actually did the interviews with Adam, and he edited all of it. He did the whole thing. We didn't know what was going to be on it, who was going to show our ex girlfriends or anything. No, no te creas, pero yeah. So we enjoyed it. We're out there on at the premiere, todos llore llore con mocos y todo el pedo. It's a really touching documentary of the whole
It is.
family.
Yeah, and so anyone who hasn't seen it, you guys got to go look up the documentary because it's to me it's a good reflection of some of the stuff that inspired some of the other West Texas musicians and artists in the area. I always tell people that when I was growing up, I grew up very Catholic, so my favorite song that you guys played together back then was De Colores.
De
And
colores.
so that was my favorite song. My mom was a cursista, her mom was a cursista. So, when I heard it, it actually got played, I think, on the radio. And I was like, Mommy, isn't that the same song they play at church? And,
Yeah.
and that was my first like exposure to you guys. So, thank you for all the music. uh, Real quick, I'm going to give a couple of shout outs. We got quite a few people that are on here right now. Shout out to Keith Leal, Houston Tejano Hits is on right now. Of course, Vicky V, Belen Ruby. Let's see who else we got. Of course, Lori. She's always doing it. That's one of the boss ladies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Shout
better
out to
be.
Lori. Let's see. Who else do we got? Oh wow, Lori tagged the whole family, to the entire family Pena, if you're all watching right now. And then of course,
Saludos.
see we got speaking of Pena family members, we got Ramon. Ramon is on. George Vences from the Lowrider Cartel show. I'm pretty sure I always say that wrong. We got Jess Pete, I'm guessing Espinosa, from San
Yes.
Antonio is tuning in. George is from California. I don't know if y'all have interviewed with him yet, but
I think we did. I think we did. But there's so many podcasts we've done, and it's hard to keep up with all. But un saludo a todos los podcasters out there. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Anything you put out, those Hermanos Peña, it's us. Yes.
now the cool thing is that I finally, from when I started, November 2023. So this was back in Plainview was the first time I got to share a stage with you guys. and
Hey.
and that was pretty cool for me because like I said, I grew up listening to your voices on the radio and on cassette and then eventually on CD.
Yeah.
Right?
And so, and what's funny is my mom still has a whole caja of cassettes, and I'm pretty sure she's still got a couple of
Paycheck.
yard cassettes in there.
Yeah.
And so
How
that's
about 8 tracks?
No 8 track.
eight track. Oh my gosh, you
45.
guys were not on 8 tracks, but really,
Yeah.
Yes, yes, we were.
45s. Little 45.
yeah. Did y'all ever
Parecía
get to be
pancake
on
así.
vinyl?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Vinyl
Yeah.
too. Oh, we got
Yes,
Cinderella Promotions and Victoria's Promotions. That's Vicky's. Oralia
yes,
Perez from Hereford.
yes. Que
Edward
Dios saluda a
Pena,
todos.
Indiana.
Saludos a
Edward,
todos.
yes,
Oh
Edward.
wow, it's picking up. All right, well let's give them some good stories, guys. So what I want to know is who's the jokester in the group?
Jokester. It'd probably be Gilbert.
Yeah.
Really?
Probably Gilbert. Yeah, Gilbert. And he's too quiet. He's got to have a few beers in his system to say a couple of words.
Yeah.
Plus, he stutters a lot. So, that means a lot. Then after that, it'd probably be Oscar.
Oscar? No,
Yeah.
Oscar, you're a jokester.
Hombre, I'm real quiet. I don't even talk.
But
So
anyways,
I want to
yes.
know what's some advice you have for the newer artists. Now, I don't want to know the basics like, do your best, don't quit. I want to know what's something that you see a lot of the newer artists or newer musicians in the industry doing often that you think they should probably, try to improve on.
Um, it's really hard, honestly. I mean, we've been in it so long. I would just, like you said, you didn't want to hear all the just stay in it and stay together, but you gotta work hard at it. You really, really do have to work hard. You have to enjoy it. We love it. Obviously, he's been doing it over 40 years. I've been doing it, all my life también, casi desde chiquito. And stick together. You're gonna have disagreements, and
I
it,
think myself, to my opinion, okay, it's would be the attitude you have against people you're doing business with, people you play with, your yeah, the team. It's on your band. Good attitude takes a long ways.
yeah,
That's my opinion, but I
treat,
mean,
treat people right. The golden rule: do unto others.
you know, that's
Where's
our advice.
the
I mean,
I saw that you guys had a bus too back in Plainview. What is the who's always stealing everyone's snacks out of curiosity?
We all do. We all have a sweet tooth. We all have a sweet tooth. And there's snacks. There's all kinds of cookies and de lo que sea, chips. Anything, almost anything you can think of is in the cupboard there, and we're always snacking all the time. We probably shouldn't be because it's not all that good for you. Pero bueno, cuando tienes hambre, pues you're gonna dig into it.
I don't know. That
that
sounds
was
dangerous on a bus because you're in an enclosed space, and
Yeah,
if the gas starts flying,
yeah, we gotta send them to the back. We send them to the back of the
way,
bus.
way in the back. You know. No, but we have a good time. We got a grill that we cook out when we get somewhere early enough where we can throw some meat on the grill.
Yeah, we throw some meat on the grill
And
for everybody. I mean,
just for the whole band, the roadies, and people that come, como dice, los empresarios, they come out. Hey, you guys are cooking? Yeah, we cook. We cook all the time. We got a big outfit of roadies and band members, and guess who gets to cook?
who? Dang, they put you to work, huh?
we both do.
Do
He
it.
does most. He does most of the cooking. He does most of the cooking. He's an expert on it. He's got his own restaurant back in West Texas, and
Oh,
so yeah,
what is it? What
Lu-
is it called? Out of curiosity.
Luigi's Luigi's Burgers in Nashville, Texas. You gotta
Wow.
stop by. Stop by. Got sandwiches, burgers,
Well, see,
top
I
of the
would,
line.
but you just said y'all bring grills to the gigs if y'all get there
Yeah,
early enough.
oh, yeah,
So it looks like we're going to be playing, sharing the stage in at Our Lady Guadalupe Jamaica here in Lubbock. So if
yeah.
that going out there, I'm going to be a little sad.
A ver qué pasa. A ver qué pasa.
Todo depende de cómo se porten. Cómo se porten is the key word there.
Yeah, si se portan bien, we can do a little something out there. We throw
I'm
a little something on the grill, un chilito, unas tortillitas. It's all good. We like to compartir con la gente. Have a good time, stuff like that. We're always up for something. To do with the fans. Meet and greets. We're always open. To the public all the time.
See, that's fun. And I tell people that's so so important, as a band, as musicians, as artists, is connecting with the people. You know, those are the folks that listen to your music. They're the ones that requested, that get you on the charts. And so, anyone who kind of just anyone who just kind of passes by the people that are supposed to, that are supporting them, that's the thing that I think everyone needs to kind of incorporate with whatever they're doing as artists. If you don't pay attention to the people, and you don't make that contact with them, even when you're on stage, make them feel like they're a part of the show, I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, for sure.
Have you guys received like, have y'all, I'm sure y'all have dealt with this before. I mean, I think we all have at one point, but when you're doing a show, have you ever had a crowd that just didn't move or talk or respond at all?
Yeah, yeah. It happens often, honestly. We're jamming out, or we think we're jamming out, but and la gente just kind of sitting there looking, and we're like, dang, it's a tough crowd. But gracias a Dios, after we're done with, because we do como un popurrí, 2 or 3 songs, 4 songs together, and we come to realize they're just checking us out. So after we're done, like, you can hear all the applauses and everything. They're basically just checking us out. They're like, we know we're not gonna dance. We're just gonna check these guys out. Because we don't know who's heard our music, who hasn't, who has not. So, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, and then they enjoy it. In other words, they enjoy it, and they're all clapping and everything. But we're like, man, this is a tough crowd. Nobody's getting up dancing or nothing. And after we're done, comienzan los aplausos a chiflar and everything. So that makes us feel really good. And sometimes there's 100, sometimes there's 1,000. It doesn't matter. We'll put the same energy into whatever. Sometimes there's 10 people. We've all had that. As musicians,
Right?
and we put the same energy in it. What you see with 10,000 people on our show, you're gonna see with 5 people at our show. El
Yep.
mismo ánimo.
So
You got to put
that's
110% on it.
Yes,
You got to
what
go
you
for
got to
it.
do, whether it's one person or 100 people or 1,000 people. Real quick, shout out to DJ Ray from the new Beer Depot in San Antonio. We got Rick Salazar, one of my sponsors uh, from Salazar Productions. We got who else is on here? You know what? I used I don't know if y'all saw, I had Johnny Canales on your little promo video
Yeah,
I made.
that was
Yeah.
cool. Thank you. That was
Thank
awesome.
you.
It's been years. That's been years back.
Yeah.
But
You know.
I thought it was just really cool to have him announce who I was bringing onto the show.
Yeah, that was cool.
Um,
In paz
so,
descanse.
so
Heck
speaking
yeah.
of, shout out to Janie Canales, his sister.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
watching right now.
Hello,
Love
hello.
Jamie, you're there. Thank
you.
you. Thank you for hanging out with us all the time. Number
We
one.
got
Take it
Blanca,
away.
Blanca Martinez, and who just more people tuning in. We're at about 13 viewers currently, but altogether we're definitely building. Okay, so back to the lack of response from a crowd, right? For me, I'm I feed off of the
Yeah.
response sometimes, and I find that when I don't feel like there's as big of a response, or people aren't, cheering back or shouting back or anything like that, I kind of like I don't feel like I feel like I lose some energy a little bit. How do you guys keep that energy going?
No te agüites. Dale para adelante. Try this, try that. And you figure it out down the line. We've done it years and years and years. And we came across like you're saying. Pero sí, gracias a Dios, siempre Dios por delante. Y le damos para adelante. It's all good. It's all good.
and we love it. You know, we're on stage and we're joking around, and somebody will do something, and we're laughing and jamming out, and so I mean, we just love doing it. We're up there on stage having a good time, having fun. You know, and people, you know, there's if there's two people up there watching us, they deserve the 100%, 110% show, and that's what we try to do. That's what we strive for that.
Wow. So real quick again, to Ramon Lucio. He's gonna be on George Vincent's show later this afternoon. Shout
Saludos.
out to them. Damien Payan, that's he's in my band and he also wanted to say hello to you guys. Let's see. There was someone else that I feel like I missed on here. That it's kind of hard to keep up with all the comments because
Oh
they
yeah,
just come flowing in.
trying
But
to read real quick. You get
I
busy,
know. And if we were to spend the whole show just saying hi to everybody,
right? Yeah.
it's possible. That can really happen. Oh, and then of course, let's see, there was someone else I know I missed. I just can't put my finger on. If there's anyone I missed, bear with us. I'm trying to keep up with everybody, of course. But right now, of course, the big thing is I want to know all the good, all the secrets of how Los Hermanos Pena get through being Los Hermanos Pena. So, out of curiosity, when you guys started officially as the West Texas Boys, as Los Hermanos Pena, how was that journey for you guys? Like, transitioning out of the previous no name into this one. And do you feel like you guys have been doing good as a grupo, like with the new name?
Yeah, I think we've been gracias a Dios, primeramente, gracias a Dios that the name itself carries on because we have had a lot of fans and we're making new fans as well. Um, and I think we've been doing really good. We've been putting out a whole bunch of new material. You know, it was a transition, and the people still are kind of so who's who or whatever. But it's going to take time, and but we are Los Hermanos Peña. We are the original Hermanos Peña, and we have all the music, all the old music. We play it, all our new music. We're playing it. You can go on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, all the platforms. You'll find all our new music. We have a whole EP out with and all videos. Borracho el Año's on there. Uh, we did a video on it. That's a drinking song.
That's one
So
of my mom's favorite
if you're
drinking
not ready to
songs.
drink, if you're not ready to drink, don't play that song until you're ready to get down.
My mom, that's one of her favorite
Oh yeah.
that's always been one of her favorite songs to drink to. And so my mom, again, she had your cassettes and the CDs and all the good stuff. And for her, I think it's kind of a transition as well. Because now she has a daughter that's an artist. So whenever she heard I was going to be playing with you guys, she was like, "No, I'm going to miss that one." I was like, "Well, sorry, mom. What
You
can I tell
snooze, you
you?"
lose. You snooze, you lose,
Yeah,
right?
you snooze, you lose.
But she's gonna have another opportunity to see us share the stage, like I said, at the Our Lady Guadalupe Jamaica that's coming up, which I'm really excited for because that's the church I grew up in. Last time I was on that stage, I was probably about 10 or 12 years old, and I was in a talent show.
How about that?
Now I get to go back as an artist, and that's
Yeah,
fun. Um,
that's pretty
so
awesome.
So, you guys kind of told me about what y'all play. What does everyone else play in the band out of curiosity?
Well, Gilbert's not here. He's actually on a flight over to Indianapolis, over here where we're at. So that's why he couldn't make it. Fidencio también. He had something going on, but Fidencio's our drummer, and Gilbert's our bass player. He does harmonies with us. I'm Oscar Peña, and I do vocals y ritmos, and of course Luis Peña, primera voz, bajo sexto.
And we got the accordion player, the new accordion
Yep,
player, which is John Herrera.
John
Shout out to
Herrera.
John
Oh wow,
and all the posse out there. Come on, home. Querido saludo. We love you, John. Come on, hang in there. Let's do it. You know we can do it.
wow. So, I also heard through the grapevine that you're training more generations of the Peñas to join the group eventually.
Well, kind of, sort of, but I mean, we're not getting no younger, so I mean, we got to, somebody's got to
You're
keep
not
on
getting
going,
younger.
right?
Uh-uh. I
Well,
don't think I've seen y'all age very much.
thank you.
We age like fine wine, I guess. I don't know.
See, I always make a joke. I was like, that's how I want to age, but you look, yeah, sometimes you look around and some people are aging like milk and you're like, oh no.
¿Verdad? Gracias a Dios.
Hopefully that ain't me.
And we're gonna keep going till till we can't go anymore. We love doing it. Like I said, I mentioned it over and over. It's a passion for us. We love it. We've been doing it for so many years, and you guys come check us out. I mean, we're like I said, we're the original Hermanos Pena. Come out, check it out. Ask for your favorite song. Majority are probably gonna ask for Borracho el Año, and we can play it 10 times if y'all want. But it
Ten.
is gonna be at the church.
You know
Pero
what's
bueno,
so funny
como
is
quiera, go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, you're what's so funny is that for us, like, when if you're religious, which I am, I'm Catholic. There's
Same,
there's a couple of songs in my set list that I'm like, I don't know, I want to play that. If I play
yeah,
that, I'm gonna have to go to confession.
right.
And
But it's all out there, good and bad, and you try to do the best you can for yourself and the band, and for everybody else that supports
But
you.
it's borracho el año. It's borracho of love or borracho de tomando. It doesn't specifically say borracho de qué. It's just borracho el año.
you know what? That's definitely to me that's definitely an interesting take on it.
Right?
Right? Yeah.
Me, I'm always so nervous about playing certain, like we had a gig where we had to pull an extra song out, and we ended up playing Tragos Amargos. And when I tell you I was like shaking, it wasn't because I was nervous, but because I thought a bolt of lightning or my mom's chancla
Right.
was going to come out of nowhere. And
I mean,
so
that's our profession. That's what we do. So you and I both. I mean, we play the music that people ask for, and they love it. It's all like the Jamaica. It's all for the church, and for all the proceeds and everything goes to the church. Which so we're all in it together. Not for nothing bad, but bueno, el que quede saco,
Que
well,
se lo ponga.
que se lo
real
ponga.
quick, Dominique Vega, that's Tony Vega's honey from West Texas Down Explosion, one of my partners. Um, she asked where we are going to be playing, so I'm going to show that real quick. So guys, this is the gig we have coming up together. Um, it's going to be at the Our Lady of Guadalupe, Jamaica. There's going to be I've actually never heard of them, but Conjunto Relencho.
Okay.
Um, the it's a tribute Selena band. I can't think of the name though. Tejano Queen Forever. There we go. We got Conjunto 87, us, of course, Los Hermanos Pena. DJ Ricky Ree is going to be there. We got the Harwell Ballet Folklorico and the Aztlán Ballet Folklorico groups that are going to be out there. And they have a raffle going out that I know I'll never win. But
Nobody does.
it's
None
my
of us
luck,
ever do.
I'm just not lucky. But that's our next gig coming up together with Los Hermanos Peña and Sammy Torres in the new image. Um, so how do y'all feel about all these new groups, including myself, like all of us new artists and groups popping up here in the West Texas area?
And there's a lot of talent in West Texas. That says a lot for West Texas. There's a lot of talented musicians out there, and welcome to everybody.
Good, because I personally that's why I started the podcast, was so that I could give uh for anyone that hadn't heard of certain West Texas groups or whatnot, or like yourselves, to me, you're one of the groups that kind of inspired a lot of West Texas people to go for it. that, that's what this show is all about, is our West Texas people. We are going to have a special guest coming on later on. Um, I'm not sure if you're, I hope you're familiar, but if you're not, Los Fabulosos Cuatro, um, we have Armando Hinojosa is going to be coming on to the show on the 27th of this month, which I'm really excited about,
Nice.
for the pure fact that, to me, he was one of the pioneers for the keyboard and the organ sounds in Tejano music. Um, so that's a tricky question right there. Would you guys consider yourselves more Tejano, Conjunto, or Norte?
Where what is it?
Actually, we're conjunto regional.
Conjunto regional.
Okay.
Conjunto regional Mexican, yeah. So we're kind of right in the middle.
I
It's,
love
it's,
it.
it's
I love it. And that's kind of a sound that like I mean, did y'all were y'all inspired by another band around the time that y'all started? How did Los Hermanos sound come to be?
Well, actually, it came from a brother, the accordion player, plays with Los Arcos Hermanos Pena. But we're inspired by Los Cachorros, Los Relámpagos, Ramón Ayala, Carly José, all those people back in the day. That was what's out there. Invasores de Nuevo León, uh, uh,
Wow.
Tropicales, you name it. We played with them all over Florida,
a kind of a
Utah.
combination of a whole bunch of music, and we've developed our own sound. I like to believe, and kind of stuck with it through the years.
And that's where we're at right now. You know,
Oh, Lori, no, the one you're thinking of is the. I'm actually performing at both Our Lady Guadalupe's. The one in Sladen is with the other band. The one in Lubbock is the one I'm performing at with Los Hermanos.
right, right,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was. I know that gets confusing because they're both Our Lady Guadalupe,
Yeah,
but one's in Sladen and one's in Lubbock.
yeah.
Probably both.
We'll be in Lubbock. We'll be in Lubbock off of 50th and the interstate, right?
Oh, yep,
yes.
yep, that's where it is. I-27 and 50th Street.
Yeah, right behind that post office there.
Yep. So that's going to be really exciting. Real quick, TDK, stop it. he likes to make jokes. Um, so you know, Janie, that's the other band that's going to be in Milwaukee at Bumper Show. But do you guys also have some other gigs that are coming up here soon? Am I correct?
Yes, we'll be in. We're actually playing at the Palomino Fest. I think it's the 31st,
31st.
the 31st of August, and on we'll be in ¿cómo se llama? Kingsville that same weekend. I think on a Saturday, the 30th in Kingsville, Texas, and we're also going to do the
Domingo Live
Domingo Live.
Oh, that's going to
Domingo
be.
in,
Live.
in
Yeah,
Corpus.
in
Yeah.
Corpus Christi. So, yeah,
To be honest, I've been needing to go on that show, but you know, everything costs.
yeah, yeah,
And I think that's kind of a struggle for a lot of artists and bands, is just trying to get up. But what's beautiful about you guys is that you're all family. So you guys travel together, y'all take your losses together, y'all take your wins together, and I think
yeah.
that's a beautiful thing. I mean, that's a blessing. Shout out to Gigi La Chicana on right now. If you're not familiar with Gigi's dad, Juan Guerrero, he's the one that wrote Ya Te Vi for Elsa Garcia. And Gigi herself is an artist as well. Um,
Right.
and so, and shout out to Norma, of course, always coming on. So back to the music, right? So you guys, I think that that's a question that no one ever asked y'all, is who inspired y'all. So I'm glad we got to kind of get down to the nitty gritty of who inspired Los Hermanos Pena sound. And I will say that you guys have shaped it into your own sound. When people hear you, they know it's you. And I mean, if on the radio you don't confuse them, and that's kind of a problem I see with a lot of today's music, is that a lot of the music today, it blends. you almost, you confuse a lot of the artists with each other just because they all have similar sounds, or they all, have music that sounds so close together. With you guys, I feel like if I were to hear you guys playing and like five other bands, I would know it was you guys on stage if I was a mile away.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And so that's something that, I want to incorporate with my own sound as well. So hopefully, that's something else that people can take inspiration from, is that you guys are unique and y'all really keep up with, you know, with the times and with our sound. Uh I didn't get to download it, but y'all had a Scooby Doo-ish cartoon
Yeah.
music video that came out. And I wish I had downloaded it. I used the song in the promo because I like it. Um, but the
That's
cartoon is
all that
really cool.
Adam. Adam does a lot of our editing. All he comes up with all those ideas and stuff, which we thought was pretty cool because you got the Jetsons in there, Scooby
Yeah.
Doo. Like it's pretty cool. It takes a lot of people back.
I just have one question though. Is half the band really light and the other half dark?
uh, I don't know.
Basically,
Yeah,
just one's dark and the rest are just little light.
yeah,
Because on the cartoon, it looked like half were like, a little more on the light tan side, and the other one was on the dark side.
yeah.
I guess the darkest was in the back of us, and he was
On the
letting all
drum.
the darkness over us like a shadow, which would be the drummer feeding.
That's so funny. You know what though? That was a really cool thing. I liked it. Guys, if y'all have a chance, you guys need to go and check out y'all gotta go check out that music video. You can just go look up Los Hermanos Pena and look for the cartoon. If you're into the old Cartoon Network cartoons, you're gonna love it. I loved it. Shout out to Alberto Cedillo. He's always out there supporting Irene Mendoza. And of course, oh my goodness, TDK. Have y'all had a chance to meet TDK?
I'm not sure. I don't think I have.
He's in
No.
so TDK is a dancer. Him and his honey, they have a ton of videos of them dancing to different music. TDK, you need to get a video of y'all dancing to some of their music because they're great dancers. I don't know who taught them how to dance, but it's great. Um, All right, so let's see where we're at. Oh, yeah, there we are. Okay, guys, so we've talked about a few things. What are some of the upcoming things? Of course, I already kind of know what one of them is because, and this was cool for me, was that we had two articles ran on two West Texas artists on the same day, which was you guys, and of course my show.
Yeah,
And so I was really, really excited about that. To me, it's so rare that you see those articles, more than one article in the same day of West Texas grupos being put on Tejano Nation. You guys are doing a collaboration with Chente.
that's right. Chente Barrera y Taconazo, ¿verdad?
How did
Yeah.
you guys come across that? Like, how did that come to be?
Um,
Well,
uh,
Chet is one of our fans, and when we were on uh, Bumper Gomez, he commented on our music and what we did with Bumper Gomez, and he's been a fanatic of Los Hermanos Pena throughout
Wow.
the years. So Adam reached out to him if he wanted to do something
just
with
kind
Los
of touch
Hermanos
bases.
Pena,
Yeah,
and he said, "Hell yes!" So we did it, and it's on, and I think the video should be out either tomorrow or first part next week.
be looking out
Wow.
for it. Chente
That's
Barrera y los hermanos Peña.
that's going to be really, really fun, really exciting. Um, just because for me, seeing any collaboration, any of the West Texas people, um, coming up, coming out, and just being noticed, it's a big deal for us. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that a lot of times we get gigs with out of town groups and stuff like that a lot, and we as West Texas musicians in our own area like our own ground, we tend to get, paid less or moved on a lineup, in a place, even though, some of y'all have been around a lot longer,
Yeah,
things like that. And to me, that's a culture that I'm trying to change, um, by doing this podcast, because we do have a ton of talent here. But I mean, have you guys felt the same? Like, do you feel like as West Texas musicians, we kind of get put off more often than, say, the out of town grupos that they bring to West Texas?
On something like that, because we live in West Texas, most of the groups are in San Antonio area and Valle, so it's pretty hard for us to go that way and not make the money that we make over here. So I mean, it is what it is, and what can we say? We can't go to the San Antonio area for 300-400 dollars when we can make 4 or 5 thousand here. You know,
yeah. It's a tough industry,
it
you
is.
know. But you gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. And
But
it,
we need promotion. We need it out there, and
the
it's
promotion is a big part of it.
of everything. And sometimes you got to fold your hands and say, well, okay, we'll do it for this X amount of money. That's really cheap to move the bus, pay the roadies, you know,
The expenses, yeah, and all that.
expense.
You gotta take all that into consideration, But around here, it's a little easier because we're not. I see. I'm in Indiana, but I'm talking about West Texas. Well, around West Texas, it's a little bit easier, I estás en la casa. When you go out further, it's a different story.
Right. I mean, I think that, and then you guys said y'all were going to be at the Palomino Fest. What's the secret? How did you guys come across that gig? I mean, personally, I think that, a lot of it has to do with the fact that you guys have, y'all do a great job. Y'all have picked up a lot since y'all started as a separate entity, in the industry. But, I mean, to me, that's a really big gig, and it seems really fun. I mean, how do y'all come across those? What's the secret? How do the rest of us get there?
Right? No, gracias a Dios. They called us. We got together and went over everything and they said let's do it. We were actually there last year, so they kind of called us back 2 years back to back, which is pretty cool. You know.
I think that that's pretty awesome. The other day and of course I incorporated it into the promo video I put out, but I wanted to kind of show people some of the things that you guys have had put out there in regards to articles on yourselves. Of course, I think if I'm correct, this was the first one that was put out there, of you guys on Tejano Nation. Who's in those? Who are the three in that top picture? Out of curiosity.
Okay, the taller guy. He's our drummer, Fidencio. The guy in the middle is Gilbert. Of course, this is all many moons ago. And then the guy on the far left is my brother. He was our vocalist as well. He passed away um, about 8 years ago, 9 years ago. So, but he was. After he passed, I kind of came in and we kind of did our thing. But yeah, those are the three. Some of the three other originals. Two of them are still with us, gracias a Dios. Yeah,
So,
Fidencio, Gilbert, and Nuno Boy.
so again, guys, that article is from Tejano Nation. Shout out to Tejano Nation for always
Yes.
supporting us. But this is the official picture that was the promotional picture that was put out, of that documentary called "The West Texas Boys." Who's the one with the goofy smile in this photo?
Gilbert. He still has a goofy smile.
Oh,
That's Gilbert, our
well,
bass player. Yes.
well, that is amazing. Okay, so like I said, you've had the documentary put out. You guys are booking gigs left and right. Y'all have the bus together. Y'all have your family. Um, on the bus, do y'all also bring some of the grandkids and kids in general, or is it just the banda that goes out and travels on that bus?
Locally, yes, but far out, no. We can't. We can't. It's not. It's pretty far, and
It's a
something
lot.
happened.
It gets frustrating. We have breakdowns and whatnot, and it can get frustrating for for the wives and the kids, and the grandkids or whatever. So but I mean, gracias a Dios, our bus has done really well. But sometimes it's too far, it's too long of a haul for the family. And then again, you got to love it, you got to enjoy it, and you got to take all of it together. The road, the frustrations, everything. It all comes together. You got to take the good with the bad. And we love doing it. We love traveling. That's part of it.
See, what people don't get about Hispanic people, though, is, when I was younger, if we wanted to take the whole family on a vacation, everyone had to pile up in two vans.
Oh yeah,
And, you know,
we went on
so
vacation to Disney World in Florida, and we stopped at ¿cómo se llama? Elvis Graceland. We stopped in Graceland, and we took the bus. There was, I think, 20 something, 23 of us in there. Yeah, it was cool. It was awesome. It was an awesome experience.
did
Yeah.
anyone pass gas on that trip too? Or
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
half of them or
so
more.
cuando salieron, everyone came out with no eyebrows.
Right, right.
Yeah, but like you said, we're Mexican. We all pile up, and that's what we did in the bus. It was actually my dad's family, all his kids, and his some of his grandkids and whatnot. There was like 23 of us. Todos juntos. Yeah, it was an
Wow,
awesome. We went all the way to Florida and all the way back in the bus.
that is so
And
fun. I mean,
so
I
and so
think
is
it's
pushing
fun.
me, and so won't get off my bunk, and so and so and so and so.
Who
That's
ate
how it
my
goes.
snacks?
Yeah, we're family.
See me, y'all can't ever let me on the bus if y'all have Doritos. I take everyone's Doritos wherever I'm at.
Hey,
Wow.
we'd have to fight. We'd have to fight. We have to duke it out, girl.
I even, what's funny is I have a picture that they've shown on a couple of podcasts I've been on, but there's a photo of me where I'm eating an old school bag of Doritos. I'm sitting in my mom's fridge and I'm probably like 3 years old.
That's probably when the bag was full.
Yeah,
Now you buy the bag and there's like nothing in it.
I'm telling you, it's all air.
It's all
Yeah,
air.
we'd,
I'm like,
we'd
really?
have to fight. We'd have to fight for all three chips that came in the family size
Right?
bag.
You don't even get a chance to lick your fingers with the cheese anymore. Yeah, it's like se acaban,
You're all licking the inside of the bag after the
right?
chips are gone. It's for the flavor. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
That's no, you know what? That's really cool though. That you guys are very down to earth. To me, that's something that I appreciate with anybody. Oh man, there's more people tuning in. We got DJ Oso on as well. Let's see. So, guys, just in case y'all don't know, if y'all want to get into the Palomino Fest free, jump on their bus when they're taking off. Um, hey, just get a go tan and make it look like you're one of them. I'm sure there's so much family that they might not even know who all everyone is.
Right.
Hey, you know what though? That's true. I have family members that, hey, what's going on, prima? And I'm like,
Yeah.
You don't want to say. You
hey,
don't want
Yeah. You're like, hey, primo. We do like Wedding Crashers. Wedding Crashers, a movie. Who are
yeah.
you guys? Oh, we're Uncle Ned's kids. What
Hey,
you
what?
what your Juan's kids are gonna say?
You can never go wrong by saying, "Oh, I'm Juanito's son." No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
Right.
everyone's got a Juan in their family.
Oh, primo, we haven't seen you in a long time. No, we don't even know him sometimes.
And you're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, it's good seeing you." But that's happened to me more than once. One time, I even when I was younger, I went to the club and there was this tall, like dark, skinny kid that comes walking up to me. I knew he was my cousin right off the bat because he looks a lot like my first cousin. It was his son, and he was like, "Man, you're really pretty." And I was like, "Thanks, cuz." And he's like, "What?"
Oh,
And I was like, "Ooh, I'm telling my mama."
right,
I'm
right.
telling. I was like, "Were you gonna try to hit on me?" Ew.
to. Too late.
And so I like to, I let him walk up and be all like Rico Suave wannabe kind of stuff going on. And I was like, ew, you're stupid. Shout out to John Herrera. It looks like he's tuned in. Um, John's cool people too. My
Yeah.
brothers. He said my brothers. Why isn't John on the show? What happened, John? You're too good.
No.
I like to
I think he's got his job during the day, so it's kind of, and of course we're way over here in Indiana. We're in Marion, Indiana. I was born here.
Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana, the state of Indiana. Unfortunately, our uncle passed away, and we're here for the funeral mañana, and so we're doing the show out of a different state from our primo's house. Saludos, primo Edward, prima Mari, for the hospitality. We love them. Toda la familia aquí en Indiana. We have family here in Indiana. We have family in Florida. We have family everywhere. Saludos
We
a todos.
we have family like we have well, some of them have roaches, all over.
When it comes in clutch that you meet family out in another state is whenever you don't got a hotel room.
Right?
There you
And
Hey,
go.
primo. You haven't talked to him in 20 years. Hey, primo.
hey,
Malo, malo.
fire up the grill. We're on our way. What's your address again? Wait, what's your name?
Right?
I don't want to get it wrong when I get there.
What side of the family you from? It
But it happens. It does
happens, yeah.
happen,
It
They
happens.
say I'm from the east, but I'm from the far east.
Que verdad.
right?
Which, speaking of my mom earlier, she's on right now. She says,
Saludos.
"Hola, hermanos Pena. That's my kind of music." I always tell her she don't like Tejano music. She always says she likes it. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm I play very Tejano music, like the classic kind of sounding Tejano music. That's my thing. And I tell my
Yeah.
mom all the time, Mom, you like more of conjunto style, norteño style. You are not a Tejano fan, so stop lying to people.
Well,
she's just
saludos to your mom, and
she's just a
Yeah.
her daughter fan. That's what it is.
I'm sorry she's gonna miss the show, pero así es.
TDK, I told you to behave, sir. Why are you bringing up old stuff? That was my old job.
Cool. We want to hear about it.
Well, I worked at Hooters here in Lubbock when I first started in the scene, and of course, a bunch of Hooters got shut down. Well, I was one of the people. They called us in at 8 in the morning, and they say, We have a mandatory meeting. Everyone be here at 8 in the morning. We have an announcement to make. Everyone be here. You're going to face a write up." No, hombre, nomás para decir everyone's fired and the store's closed.
Oh, sí, pues.
Wow,
I was like, you could have
That
put
was
that in
plain
the email.
simple.
wow.
That was plain simple, huh?
Yeah, I was like, man, that's messed up.
Right?
Hey, you know what
Wow.
though? That was a cushiony job for me because I used to be on I used to go appear on podcast shows as an artist and everything while I was at Hooters working.
Más triste.
They probably were like, Mira, look at this chick. She's over here. Isn't she on the clock?
Right?
Yes. And I'm enjoying free wings too. No.
You're like, I'll be right back. I'm on commercial, guys. You go check on your table.
You know what? That's the culture. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. It's the TDK. So if you haven't seen his comment right there,
All right. He calls you Elida.
yeah. It's so when I met TDK, the first time it was at an award show, but the second time I was working a merch booth for her. And at first, when he walked up, he didn't even recognize that it was me that he had met previously, like me as Sammy. He along with other people thought that it was her sitting in her own merch booth right before she went on stage. And so I still don't see it, but ever since then he just won't live it down.
Right?
Stop it! I'm Sammy. Get over it.
Sammy Elida Torres.
It's Samantha Marie. But no, but that's I'm loving how down to earth you guys are, and I'm hoping that this feels to you a little different than the regular podcast that y'all go on. Because what I like to aim for is I want to know about you guys as people. I wanted to know how y'all got started, who inspired you, and those are questions that I feel like everyone neglects to ask. It's always about, oh, what are your upcoming projects? What's your new song out? Do y'all like each other?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes there's bands that don't, they don't get along, and that's the way it is. Gracias a Dios, we're all family. My dad, I have to like him.
Yeah,
No, que no.
I'm
Si
telling
no,
you,
se quita la faja, and
it's
I don't want
hard.
that. Takes me back to when I was a kid.
They don't the way that they
Get
used to
whooping.
pop the belts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know about that?
Yeah, you know about that. The kids nowadays don't know about that.
And mine does.
See, no, pues,
He knows what that
you
means. He
have
knows
to.
what this means.
Yeah, right. The chancla,
He also knows what this means.
right?
Real quick, guys. We're gonna do a quick little break. If you guys need to drink some water or anything, I wanted to put up a couple of videos, one for my sponsor and one for a birthday boy that we have, and I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about him. So we're gonna have about roughly about 2 minutes of a break, real quick. If you guys need to go run to the restroom, and then we'll come back. We'll finish off the interview and go from there.
Can I send a shout out?
Really?
My daughter's birthday is coming up on the 9th. I always give her hell about it on the 20th, but I have two daughters. One's 20th, one's the 9th. But anyway, her birthday's coming up on the 9th. I'm not gonna make it, mija. I'm sorry, I won't be there. Y'all have fun. Many more birthdays. I love you, Maya Luisa, and of course all my kids. But it's gonna be her birthday. So happy
That's
birthday, happy early birthday,
And what's her name out of curiosity?
Maya Luisa
Maya
Pena.
Oh, that's pretty. Well, happy birthday, Maya Luisa, from Sammy Torres, and of course from your daddy over there. And that's exciting. Oh, they grow too fast, huh?
We're supposed to be there, and then things happen, life happens, so we kind of last minute kind of came over here, and I'm not gonna get to make it, but we'll celebrate when I get back. Whatever you want.
50
Wink, wink.
bucks. Tell them $100 now.
Tú
All right.
cállate.
All right, mi gente. Well, y'all stay on for a couple of more announcements and fun things. And here's a message from one of our sponsors. Looking to plan an event? Look no further than Salazar Promotions and Sound Rental, a full-service event planning company offering DJ services and Code Spark rentals, fun with robots and big heads, Hype Man services and party bus rentals, LED screen rentals, event decorating services, and your choice of 3 venues. And now offering professional photography, choreography, and sound rental. Need a band for your event? Let us book for you. We have norteño bands such as Eddie Moreno, Los Brillantes de Chihuahua, y La Terminal Norteña, and many more. And now providing you with Tejano and Conjunto bands such as Mi Tequila, Los Pibes, Sammy Torres and the New Image, Conjunto 87, and Rick Molina y Estilo Suave.
Yeah!
Salazar Sound Rental and Promotions, where the party never ends and the deals never stop. Package deals available at 432-209-1797.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh man, that video I made was a little shorter than I thought. But yes, happy birthday to one of our to me, the guy that put the bug in my ear for this podcast, Demas, DJ
Mr.
Big
Dimas,
D. Yes,
saludos.
Demas. It's his birthday today. He's turning
Happy
22.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
He's gonna be 22 today.
Dimas.
But yeah, and of course, if for those who don't know, Demas is going through through cancer right now. And so, for anyone that wants to donate to that, y'all be sure to look him up on Facebook. Y'all can find him through the Tejano 806 page. I've posted a couple of things about him. But again, we hope you have a blessed birthday, Demas, and good luck on your surgery on Tuesday. Um, of course, oh man, we speaking of y'all mentioned accordion earlier. Flaco Jimenez, man, he passed on. I was
Yeah.
like, for me, it was a loss because not only I lost we lost Ozzy Osbourne and Flaco in the same week.
Pioneer.
I'm like, man, that is crazy. I was like, everyone bubble wrap all the other people that you love in regards to that. And then so real quick, can if you don't mind, I mean, can you tell us your tío's name, and can we have a little moment of silence for your tío?
Sí, cómo no. Mi tío se llamaba Manuel G. Herrera. He was 84 years old. 84 years old.
84 years old.
Yeah.
So everyone, please, if y'all can send prayer hands to the Pena family. They're taking the time to be on the show. They just lost, as you heard, their tío Manuel. So yes, real quick, we'll do a little moment of silence for your tío, real quick, if you don't mind. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for that. Everyone that
Thank you.
participated in that
Gracias.
moment of silence for your family. We're sending lots and lots of prayers out to you guys. Okay, so back to the music real quick. I have another video of yours out here that I'm going to be closing the show out with. But before we do that, I'd say it's about time to wrap up the show. I look forward to actually hanging out with you guys again. You guys, everyone, again, y'all be sure to look out for Los Hermanos Pena. Go follow them on Facebook. Follow them on all platforms if you can. You'll find all of us together on September 14th at Our Lady Guadalupe here in Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock, Texas. And and guys, if you want to take a moment, give a few other shout outs, let us know a phone number we can reach you out for booking. And and thank whoever you want to thank real quick. Floor is
Seguro que
yours.
sí, queremos enviar un saludo a toda la raza por el Valle de Texas, California, Phoenix, Arizona, Chicago. Es que tenemos muchos fanáticos donde quiera y familia, no se diga, Florida. Y para mi compadre Luis, Marta Chávez. I mean, we got a whole bunch that we could keep two more hours worth of just in shout outs, Pero de todas maneras, a todos, a donde quiera que alcance eso que estamos haciendo, gracias por todos aquellos esfuerzos que han hecho por nosotros. Mil gracias a todo el mundo y especialmente a nuestras señoras que nos siguen apoyando 110%. Cómo no, querido saludo y otra vez a nuestra familia aquí en Indiana. Pues nos sentimos mucho por mi tío y aquí vamos a estar hasta mañana. Y donde quiera que estén, querido saludo de parte de los hermanos Peña. Oscar.
Shout out to everybody. We love you guys. We love the fans. We love y'all. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be where we're at. And we do it for you. We love it. Any suggestions or whatever, throw some music our way, whatever, But shout out to La Familia Pesina in Lubbock, La Familia Guzmán in Hereford de La Paz, La Familia Mendoza allá por Hereford, Amarillo, a toda la raza. We're going to be out there in September, Guadalupe Church, Jamaica. Go out there, check it out, have a good time, and request a song you want. We'll be out there.
También quiero un querido saludo a todo el talento de West Texas.
Yes.
Todos los músicos. Ahí en la área hay muchos músicos. ¿Cómo no? Querido saludo va de parte de los hermanos Peña, ya saben cuántos queremos y para adelante. Échenle ganas, no se me agüiten. Fue lo que dijo Sammy, nosotros también mucho más. ¿Cómo no? Que ahorita nos bendiga hasta la próxima. Nos decimos adiós. Un simple hasta luego.
All
Sammy,
right.
it's all yours.
And again, guys, I just want to take some time to thank you again for coming on the show despite the circumstances. I really appreciate it, mostly because it gives us West Texas artists and us newer people a chance to get to know, who inspired the people that inspired us at one point. So again, shout out to everybody that tuned in. Real quick, guys, before we finish up wrapping up the show, the next song I'm going to be putting on by them is El Viburon. Is that how you say it? Did I mess that up?
Tiburón. El tiburón.
El Viburon. Man, I'm
Yeah,
messing that one up.
yeah.
I won't be adding
Un
that to my
cariñoso,
set list because I can't say it right.
before we go, un cariñoso saludo a Dimas García. Y un saludo de parte de los hermanos Peña. I know you're going through a tough time, and we're praying for you 100%, papá. Ya sabes, estamos contigo y lo que te ofrezca, aquí estamos para servirte.
Amen.
Para adelante. Yes.
Yes. So, everyone, I have a goal at the end of every show. If you're tuned in, whether it be on YouTube or on Facebook Live, when I put this song on, I want y'all to show Los Hermanos Pena as much love as you can. Like I said, they took time to be on the show. They lost a family member. They're out there in Indiana. Some are getting out there right now. As I play this music video, y'all share, share, share. I want y'all to blow that share button up so we can show them how much we appreciate them. And guys, thank you again for coming on the show, and God bless you both.
Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you soon.
Pobrecita mi comadre,
Mala suerte le tocó
mi compadre no trabaja,
desde que se nos casó,
mi comadre lava y plancha,
para así los dos comer.
y le grita a mi compadre,
Vergüenza habrías de tener,
levántate viburón,
desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda busca un buen trabajo,
Siquiera hazlo por tu mami,
levántate viburón,
desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda llévame esta ropa,
Que te paguen y no tardes.
amor, vamos allá Andrés Luis. Pobrecita mi comadre,
Mala suerte le tocó,
mi compadre no trabaja,
desde que se nos casó,
mi comadre lava y plancha,
para así los dos comer.
y le grita a mi compadre,
Vergüenza habrías de tener,
levántate viburón,
desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda busca un buen trabajo,
Siquiera hazlo por tu mami,
levántate viburón,
desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda llévame esta ropa,
Que te paguen y no tardes.
para que la goce, al estilo único de los hermanos Peña. Levántate viburón,
Desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda busca un buen trabajo,
Siquiera hazlo por tu mami,
levántate viburón,
desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda llévame esta ropa,
Que te paguen y no tardes.